So up next we have Avni from Greenwood. Hi.
Hi, so I have a younger sister who absolutely hates poetry. So naturally, I wrote a poem about her, for her. The first time you told me that there was a part of me you wanted to be like, I thought I had finally become something to be proud of in your life. I had finally become someone to guide you. And then a moment later, I was scared into a part of my heart I did not know existed. I have always told you that my words are always there for you, are always there for you to listen to. But please, do not try on my skin. It's a shade darker than your eyes. My skin would feel different on you. It would hang in odd places. It would lose its curves I hold on to. It would make you question your bone structure. It wouldn't hug your heart the same way it does mine. It would take some time for you to understand which parts bruise easy, and even then, just when you thought you found a better shield, you would never feel at home in my skin. Darling, if you want to feel comfort, you can hide in my arms instead. I'm sorry, lately they have been weaker and less open, maybe from some of the weight that is tagged along into our lives. I know I can't hide it from you, but I appreciate you pretending like you do not notice, like I am not too weak to guide you. I'll always remind you that words can be confusing, but sometimes it is better to curl yourself into a question mark than to remain a period, because remember that the curves of a structure always travel a greater distance than an end point. I'll remind you that you were a woman built of curves and question marks, that the alphabet curls itself just for you. And from my own confusions in life, I have learned that nothing in this world comes easy, so give it your smiles, but always remember to keep some for yourself. I will tell you that you look pretty in cold colors and warm colors and everything in between, but you look the best when you are your entire self, confidence and all. And baby, I have grown a lot from the hurt that life has thrown at me. And I will always try to convince myself that maybe I can teach you those lessons without forcing you into that same classroom, but I'm starting to realize now that there are some things you just have to learn on your own. It is possible to get lost and overconsumed in life at the same time. Just take a look at your sister, barely knowing which battle she is fighting, coming back wounded from her own tears, always trying to find her place. I have now learned that there is some loneliness in trying to find yourself, but you can always try to find some company in the lonely of others. And finally, I will remind you that there is no safety in honesty, but we do not live for safety. We live for exhilaration. We live for truth and trust. We live for friendship and intelligence. We live for life, for its wholeness and newness. And I hope you learn that that is the best type of living there is. Thank you.